Greetings, greetings, hello, dear hearts. Welcome to Warm Up Sunday. It's Miss D here, wishing you a happy Sunday and a peaceful upcoming week. As we do, I'm sitting here in the craft room trying to clean off the desk and do a little crafting to clean off the desk and just mentally preparing my mind for the upcoming week and checking in with you, dear hearts, making sure all is well with you. Maybe a little quieter today than normal. Have a lot on my mind. And one of my ways of working through what's on my mind is a little crafting. So this warm-up Sunday is truly a warm-up and a searching my soul and my mind to be ready to make decisions and choices that have to be made. So come on in, join in with me. Get your little crafts out if you like. Get your coffee out and sit back and let's just see what happens if you like. We're just going to warm up mentally and spiritually, prepping for the week to come. Prepping this desk is number one. So I'm just going to clear off a little bit. These are some new prints I've made. I got a new color printer I should say, and I was testing it out this morning. I think I'll cut these out and use these, seeing what the prints would look like, playing with the machine, seeing how it works. It's a Envy, Brothers Envy. I like it. It's working pretty well so far. So I'm going to play with that. Just to move that over to the edge. Nice copies. This is on a little thicker paper and on just some plain copier paper. It did a decent job, enough to help let me decorate my junk journals. And these things that are laying around, I'm just going to craft with them to get them off the desk. All right. How are you, dear hearts? Miss D has a lot on her mind. It's been an interesting week. Last week, prepping for interesting one this week. The title of the video this week is It's Hit the Fan. Well, it's hit the fan. Choices and decisions will have to be made around the workplace. And I'm in my thinking process about which choices I'm going to make, so I have a lot on my mind. I'm not going in full details of what it is yet until I make that decision, but very serious, could be life-changing things is what's going on for Miss D. And so what I'm going to do is let all that go for a minute and sit here and craft. I'm looking for my scissors. You wouldn't believe how many pairs of scissors are in this craft room, and it's a little bit interesting that I can't find a pair that I want to use. So I'm just gonna use what? I know I was cutting something out a few minutes ago. Did I bury them? Well, not the ones I'm looking for, but the ones I see. So I'll use these little itty bitty babies. I know as I clear the desk up, my scissors will pop up. So this is one of the prints that I printed off on just regular copy of paper. The color is pretty good. This is the original. And this is the copy. Pretty good, pretty nice. I think I'm going to glue this on to an index card and make a journal card for one of the junk journals. That should be good. It's a beautiful day here in Seattle, Washington. It's somewhere around 75, 78 degrees so far this afternoon. The sun is shining. For a change, the sky is nice and clear. I don't see much of the smoke haze that we've been getting accustomed to seeing quite regularly, so that's nice to see the blue sky. The view I have is a view of our downtown area in the Space Needle. I can actually see the Space Needle out the window today, so that means it's pretty clear here in Seattle. Alright, I'm just going to glue that right on there and turn this into a journal card. Do a little trim work. Done a little reconfiguring in the craft room, trying to get you better angles to see. Hope this is working for you, that you're getting to see a little more of the desk. I'm on the software that allows me to show you the desk and a view of me as I'm sitting here. Heard from some last week that they like it when I use both of the cameras. These are not the best scissors. I don't know what I did with those scissors that fast. I have like 6 pairs of scissors. I see a different pair. Let's try this one. These aren't the ones I'm looking for either, but they're bigger. Okay, let me make a journal card real quick for the one of the junk journals. And we're going to use whatever's here on the desk. That feels pretty good. Put a little ink on it. I like to ink the edges. It makes everything pop. And it also shows when you haven't cut straight. What's going on over on your side of the world, dear hearts? Interesting times we're living in as school is getting ready to start back. Lots of controversy. Whether our kids are going to wear their mask or not. Choices to be made around those things. Just lots going on. I love being able to have the craft room here to kind of let that stuff rest outside of my mind. It helps me de-stress. There we go. Kind of like this really plain on this side. I like the image. It looks like to me like, trying to get you the best view, like it's a sky and water with little mountains and trees around. I kind of like allowing the viewer to see what they see. I actually like that, just like that. I don't want to do much to the front. The back will play. We want to make a little journal space. And as I'm doing that, I'm just going to clear up the desk. Need something for background. Got this book page sitting right here. I like that ship. So I'm going to glue the book page on and kind of maybe end up with this ship on the top and little writing space on the bottom maybe. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I think I'm going to tear the edges because I don't want it to look so perfect. The picture you saw as you were coming in, or as you'll see when you're going out when this video goes up, was of some water and mountain scenery. It reminds me of my vacation that I just went on, the camping up on top of Mount St. Helens, using that visual for relaxation. Really like this little boat. So we could use that, make a little space for journaling on the bottom, and I just want to use things that are on the desk. That way to get the desk cleared off a little bit. That's color specific. We maybe not want to do that. Oh, put down a blank journal card that can help us. It already has lines. I don't like to measure too much, so we're just going to eyeball it. Yeah, I'm gonna actually glue this all the way up, even though I'm gonna cover the majority of it with the picture from the book page. Starting to relax already. I tell you, just sitting at this craft desk does wonders for me. And once I start letting my mind go into creative mode, I definitely relax. This is a power. It's a way to reach inner self. Being creative and letting subconscious come up. Just trimming the edges. And this isn't really a tutorial or anything. It's really just hanging out with Miss D in the craft room. Hey, Ancient, how are you? Yes, yeah, it's sunny over here. Are you streaming over there? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. I just got started, and generally takes a little minute for the dear hearts to jump aboard. So I'm cleaning the desk, creating while I'm cleaning the desk. And just trying to release my mind a little bit. Okay, and then I want to put that image about here, but I want to put some back on it, add a little color. Let's see what we have over here we can put on for backing and color. I'm going to put these little scraps right in the garbage. That'll get the desk clear. I'm doing much better on not saving every little scrap that I have. Oh, here's some glue. That could work. Just enough color to be some background. Let's do that. Oh, you're about to start streaming good. How's your headache? You feeling better? I'm gonna ink the edges of this. Guess we'll use the green. Feeling nature of late. Ever since quit camping, I feel like nature has been on my mind. It was so peaceful and beautiful. Okay. And tear around the edges so this blue can peek through. Did I? Must have had 2 pages because I actually was trying to get this there. So I'm going to save that for a background for something else and try that again. Get this page glued down. This image is what I'm after. I'm gluing it loosely until I see if I'm going to add anything behind it or not. Hey, Felicia, how are you? Good to see you. Just doing some desk cleanup and mindless crafting, using whatever's on the desk as the material for this crafting. I ended up with a index card that we glued one of my original little drawings on or paintings, and now we're turn it into a journal card. I'm just making a writing space here on the back. I like that. Let's glue that down. I don't think I'm gonna make a pocket on this journal card. I'm gonna let it be as it is. Just tuck it in one of the journals. I feel the warm up happening. I'm starting to warm up, feeling the creative juices starting to flow. Although this glue isn't flowing out of this tube, but creativity is starting. Felicia, I was watching one of your videos this week. Looked like you were flowing. That was great. Do I have too much on the desk? Can you all see? Like I said, this is about cleaning the desk, so there's lots of little bits on here for me crafting yesterday. Trying to see if I want to add a piece of lace or ribbon underneath here. I'm going to cut this even to the side and rip the paper a little bit more to get the blue. And rip this a little bit. It's one of the reasons I don't glue all the way down, because design changes as I go most of the time. You guys have a storm going on over there? Where you at? Okay, let's add a little color to the edge. Hey, Paper Diva, welcome. That's a new name for me. Welcome aboard. It's Miss D doing some mindless crafting, just clearing the desk, taking the tidbits left from creating yesterday and making journal cards and pockets today with them. I want to knock that back just a little bit, that image. And then now we can glue it all the way down. Oh, in Louisiana? Okay. Yeah, lots of storms go that way, and they can be severe. Hope this one is mild. Treat you guys right. Okay. What else can we find on this desk to pop on there? I haven't used numbers in a long time, but I don't know if I like that red popping that hard. You have? Okay, well, I am glad to see you return. Hope you get a chance to relax and warm up with us and enjoy it. I think it needs just a little bit something else. What's on the desk? What's on the desk? Lots of buttons are on the desk. Here's where the play begins. Let me get these little scraps up. We don't have to try to use the little itty bitties. So we can get rid of that. That's a little piece of material. We might use that. That's how the desk becomes junky, right? The little itty bitties, I'm always saving them. So what else? We have a tag. I'm going to create with that. At some point we have, I was playing with some punches. That's trees. Believe it or not, there's not many scraps on the desk today. I'm going to get to play in a journal. That means I've been doing much better at letting things go. Oh, I like that butterfly. I think I'll just add that as a little bit of color. Let's see. Feels a little thin, Doilies too big. Oh, a word would help. How about that? We got plenty of words over here. I created my vision board. If you have been over to the news channel section of Miss D, you know that we started Minology last week, and we started creating the vision boards. And so I did start creating mine. And so that's where these little words are coming from. This week we'll, on Minology, talk about words and I don't chase, I attract. I like that one. Right up underneath the ship. I don't chase, I attract. It's talking about attracting the things that you want in your life to you. And having the right energy. This glue is just staying clogged today. And so the vision boards are a part of the giveaway. Oh, I was just reading about the storm. Yeah, I hate that it was bad. So you guys stay safe over there. Yeah, and I was talking about the vision boards. They're part of the giveaway that we're going to do. I'm so excited about reaching 1,000 subscribers. With the help of some of you dear hearts, some of the new dear hearts. Bam was was making sure that 1,000 mark was reached. The numbers kept going up and down, up and down. So sometimes you would look and I would be just shy of the 1,000 subscribers, or sometimes it would be it. And so it was really cool to see some of the subscribers making sure that I got to that 1,000. I'm liking that now, you all. So this was just another button that was laying on the desk. We're just going to put that on there. And we're going to call this a journal card. Tuck it into one of the pages. I have one of the journals over here to use. Yeah, so the vision board, everybody's gonna make a vision board. You have until September 24th to get your vision board done and send me a picture over at my Facebook channel, Facebook page, excuse me. And then we'll do a random drawing for a winner of a giveaway gift. So I'll show you guys the vision board I've been working on in just a little bit. I want to see if we have a place in this journal because I want to work on it a little bit today. This is the journal I was making for the mother of the 4 children that I made the 4 journals for. And so I want to jazz up the journal I'm giving her. Give her a writing space. I like that there. Just like that. We'll find another spot in here for this card. And I was going to do something with this little page here. Want to add this ribbon. Give some texture. Use a little Fabrifix to put that down. I'm streaming from my computer on a software program called Streamlabs. So I'm using that software and my webcam. Ooh, I think I want to put this, make this a pocket. So I'm going to put this up a little higher. I do like the Streamlabs software. That's how I may be able to use picture-in-picture, that you can see me and the desk at the same time. I like that. Actually, my son-in-law, who is a streamer, was getting new equipment. Is that right? He's a streamer. He's a gamer. That's what it is. He's a gamer. And so he was upgrading his equipment, and his leftovers are really nice. So he gave me his Streamlabs and a beautiful monitor. I can't believe that he felt he needed something different. I love this monitor that he handed down to me. You want to know if you could use Streamlabs on your computer? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty simple to use, as everybody knows. I'm not very tech savvy. So getting software and equipment that's easy to use is the name of the game for Miss D. I'm gonna let that dry on that side, and then this pit side I kind of want to cover. And this person that this book is made for loves purple. I found some purple masking tape in the dollar store, and so I think I'm gonna cover this page with the masking tape, and then maybe put some of the paper, painty paper, just leftover paper from a paint session I had with that. Yeah, my son-in-law is sweet to me. He puts up with all that. I don't know much about technology, and it helps me out a lot. And the fact that he's a streamer, and they always are upgrading their systems, I get good equipment without having to pay. That's good. God is good to me. So I'm going to just take this page off, and I want to protect the other page real quick. Yeah, this is her favorite color. So I definitely saw this tape and thought about this journal. Kind of want to get it straight. I'm not going to worry about perfection. That's pretty. It's a little crooked, but I'm going to try to straighten this piece up and see if that'll correct that. Yeah. I love the design in that. Can you see the design in the tape? Oh, I'm sorry. That was bad camera work. Sometimes I get into the crafting and forget I'm recording. And I need to be careful where I'm placing things on the desk. Yeah, and I said I was going to put a link in that last video and didn't for the Facebook page, but I'll be sure to place it. But it's still under Do It Yourself with Miss D TV on Facebook. But if you type in Deborah Williams, you'll find, because I have several pages over there, you'll find my page. That's Deborah Williams, and you'll find me. I will try to remember to put the channel information at the bottom of this video. Yeah, generally what happens, I make these streams live here on Streamlabs, and the videos upload themselves, and so I forget to go back and add to the description, but I'll try to be mindful. But definitely this week on Mindology, all my contact information will be given, as people are going to be sending their vision boards over there, so it'll definitely be put out for everybody. I like this page. I like those colors. Right next to that gold is real pretty. I think I might have cut that a little short. Try the other piece. See if it's long enough. It looks like I cut it a little short. The beauty of the masking tape is I can do what I just did. Move it and the paper can come up. That is a little short. And the masking tape will bring the strength back. On Streamlabs, I actually got mine. I'm a Prime member with Amazon, and I got it through there, so it's covered with my Amazon subscription. So I really don't know how much monthly they would charge. I don't know why I keep cutting this short, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. I love these colors right here, so I'm just but I keep cutting short here. Because I think there's a little hint of purple in this. And I'm going to use this at some point to make a pocket. Ooh, I feel good. I love, even when the mistakes happen like that, just there cutting the tape short, is an exercise of creativity. Because you're going to, I never waste any of the materials I have. And so you're trying to think of how you can use it. And that brings about great use of your mind, and it helps relax you. Definitely helps relax me. Am I off camera again doing what I'm doing? Y'all forgive me. I'm just taking that piece of tape that I had cut too short and taping it down on this painty paper that I had from before. And this painty paper is just paper that I wipe my paint brushes off as I'm painting. And a lot of times you get pretty paper like that. And I'm thinking of making a pocket on here. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. All right, we finally got that right this time. Now we're cooking. I like the way that looks. I'm just trim it a little bit. Are any of you crafting as you're watching me? Are you warming up? The crafting as you're watching can be really relaxing too. And this is like really mindless crafting today. I'm not being too particular about anything. So this really helps me relax and get ready for my projects that I'm gonna make today. I'll be in the craft room most of the day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, Paper Diva. We will definitely keep you in our prayers. Here, I love how the Dear Hearts really care for each other. So I call the subscribers Dear Hearts. And we do a lot of praying for each other. So I will definitely be thinking and keeping you in the prayers. Hope it's something that will go away really fast and doesn't cause you too much of a problem. This is working out, you guys. I like the other page with the lace on it. I'm going to flip it over in 2 seconds. With the burlap, I should say. I'm going to get this camera right. Maybe I should move this over so that you can see more. I seem to lean further out when I'm working. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Nice. Alicia, nice. Okay, so want to put something up here, and I have this bird that has some purple in him. He bounces off there. He was on the desk. I wanted to make a bottom pocket, but we could make a top tuck. Just playing, trying to create a little bit right now. It's a little area that the tape wasn't even, that I just want to correct. This tape is really forgiving in the colors that it is, and it's masking tape. One of my favorite things to work with. There we go. Now we're looking good. Nice, nice. Oh, you found the blue one? Yeah. Yeah, I get this masking tape from the dollar store. And so, very cost effective. That could be a cute pocket. Or maybe that could be too much. Let's see. Just playing with what's on the desk now to see what we want to add. We got pink strips. Pink and purple go together. Can make a cluster tuck on the top. I like playing around with that thought. create a little cluster for the top. So, cluster base, something round. Pretty. Oh, I know what I had also pinned this over here because I was thinking of playing with this big old tag that I had made that I haven't found that I really like. That could go. I'm going to cut this tag and make it into a pocket because it's bigger than I like for any journal. So cut it down won't be a problem. Off camera again. Okay. Oh, I like that, just the idea of putting it up there and create a tuck spot. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Create a tuck spot. I'm going to use the Fabrifix. And just glue the top down really good. And I'm going to try to let the hole be loose. Okay. I want to let that get a chance to grab. And while I'm just going to put a little on the side so it'll grab. I'll make a little something to stick up in there. I like that. I like crafting mindlessly with the scraps that are on the desk. Seem like I get so creative. I'll always create something that I'm not really thinking about making. It just emerges. I'm gonna let that dry and take the rest of it, cut it down a little bit more. Or I want to leave some space for the mother to be creative, the person that's going to receive the journal, so I don't want to use up every page. That champagne page is pretty. She might have some ideas for that. But that looks good. That might could be over there for a pocket. Okay. Just using up the scraps now. And trying to stay in the color family of the things she likes. The purples and golds. And what else can we use? We could kind of... want to use this bad. That could be a journaling spot if I did that right. If I covered the back. Then I'll get to use it 2 times. I do something like this, a little bit smaller. This one's smaller. And just put some writing space on the back. I could use this pink that's laying around the desk. And just glue it on as a journaling spot. So I hope you guys do follow the Mindology videos that come up on the channel and participate in the challenge giveaway. The giveaway is really a celebration of the 1,000 subscribers and a chance for me to give back. As I mentioned last week, I'll be giving a package of things. Some will be from my art creation. Some will be things from just Mindology that help you focus and do things like that. And other little things as we go along this month, waiting for the giveaway. I'll put all in a package, and I'll show you all in a couple weeks what's going in the package. Giving everybody enough time to create their journals. How that look? Is that too busy? Don't know that I love that now. Let's just leave that to the side. It may have to go somewhere else. Not loving that. Still cleaning the desk, and because I do want to mark that as a space for her to tuck something, take another one of these index cards. Oh, I had started making a pocket index card that I could just tuck in there. Jazz that up a little bit more. Just trim it down. Try to get the edges straight. That matches a little bit up there. And she could pull it out. She can write on the back. Yeah, I think we edge that baby up and let that be the reason. Put a little ink on it. So I got the camera, I see, in a funky angle. A lot of times I'm missing you guys. You're missing what I'm doing because I'm just off camera. But like I said, it's more me sitting and just mindlessly crafting, relaxing, getting ready, warming up. Had a lot on my mind when I first started our job this week. As I mentioned, I had some decisions I had to make. Our job this week just mandated that everybody takes the vaccine or be fired. And just the way they put it caused a lot of tensions, shall I say. Nobody likes threats. Well, we don't believe it's a threat. We believe they will fire us if you don't. But that leaves a lot of choice making. Pretty stressful, pretty stressful. Yeah. So, lots on my mind, lots of decisions to make. I'm going to just dull that white down some. No, it's not fair at all. That is what's going on. You know, I feel like everybody should be able to make a choice of their own. And I guess in a way, you do. Lots of praying about it. Okay, that looks good. And what can we glue right there? I got to tell you, this mindless crafting is helping. Oh, I found this little flower on the desk. That can go in there. That looks pretty good. Or do I want to back it with some words? I'm big on the words, big on the words. In the dictionary page. Still trying to get that bird in. Just think he's just a little too big for this page. How about we do something like this? This way it's removable and she can decorate herself if she likes. I like leaving options. It's just a little bit big. I'm going to snip it up just a little bit. Saw a piece of lace there. A ribbon, I mean. Just one of the flowers looked like it might need to come off. Yeah, and then it can tuck down in there. Just put a little something on the edge of it. The thing about making a journal for somebody else is you don't want to put too much of your ideas in. So I like to put things that people can remove, make them movable, instead of like gluing this down, saying that's permanently what that should be. Stick it in the pocket and they can use it here if they like. They can glue it down here, something like that, or move it over here if they like that better, you know. I like leaving the options open. Okay. Pocket was catching just a little bit. I'm gonna loosen that up. Okay. Here we go. And do I have any little words over here on the desk that we can put for her? Had plenty words on the desk as I was making those labels and tags. But I must have got, there they go. that one's about finance. This is nice for this mother. It says it's a fortune cookie, and it says the ability to judge many tasks will take you far. We know this mother is juggling many things as she's worrying about her health and her 4 children and all the things that are going on these days. So this will be appropriate to put on hers. I'm going to back it a little bit on little piece of I just love to use that busy paper. That paper's just too busy. I know that mother likes blue. That blue and purple can pop. Let's do that. Okay. And just turn it into a little tag. I'm going to just stick it in there in case she wants to put it somewhere else in the journal. And we're just going to put that right in the tuck. I did want to put something on the top. If I move this out of our eyesight, I could do something like this. Play with the masking tape again. And make a tab. Can you see that? Let me pull that down. I just put the masking tape through the hole of the top of the tuck. And then I'm going to just leave it there as a tab. Okay. I'm feeling all warmed up. How'd that look to you? Interesting? Okay. Oh, and here's the other side. This might be a good place to put that. Let's make it it's something to journal on. We'll just glue it to the index card. feeling warmed up. So I didn't mean to drop a bomb shell down like that about what's on Miss D's mind and the choice that she had to make. Try not to, you know, mess with anybody's decisions around that or choices. It's just what's real for me this week. The thing that came up at the agency where I work, and what's on my mind, and why I'm crafting mindlessly today and trying to just relax and look to God for what the right things for me to do. So I hope I didn't overstep my bounds right there with you all. But, you know, Missy usually keeps it real around here. And let's do one more little inking. I actually love this printy paper. I think that is so pretty. And it was just like some coffee dyed paper that I had and crumbled it up and just was rubbing my brush after painting over it. Really pretty. I really like that. I'll try to be intentional about making something like that again. Sometimes you only can get things once. You can try as you like to create it again and it won't happen. Just trimming up the edges. And now, make sure we ink up the back. I'm going to trim that bottom. And there's a little journal spot for her. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Okay. I'm going to put that other piece in this pocket as scraps that she can use as she has space to create in here herself. I like to leave little pieces of scraps because they'll match what's going on in the journals and they can be used. Along with the journals. Okay. Cool. Did I have any more of that lace left? No. Okay. But I'll be continue to work with that. There'll surely be other things in there. It's getting to be one of the little favorites of mine, this little journal for this mother. I'm going to make some dangles for that. I'm not going to cut that string until I'm closer to the end of this one. All right, dear hearts. Looks like we've been here. Wow, an hour went by really, really fast. It's good to have... Oh, I want to show you guys my vision board that I've been working on. I chose to use cardboard. Let me see if I can get it all in there. Pull that up a little bit for you. I'm going to, I'm definitely not entering the contest with you guys. I don't enter, but I want to make a vision board with you all. And I want to do one this week as an idea. Matter of fact, I was going to decoupage this one. Why don't I do that really quick? Since I'm here. Oops. Yeah, this vision board is real reflective of the things that I'm intending for me personally right now. The RV, I want to get an RV as I want to start, just being able to travel around the country, as we can't do much of any other kind of traveling. And if push come to shove, it might be my home. Always love nature. And I want to spend more time connecting to nature, getting close to the Father. Little tiny house. I've dreamed of having a tiny house and with a garden. You probably heard me talking about a compound in the past where I would have a tiny house. Some of my kids would have a tiny house around, and we have a community garden kind of thing. Yeah, that's what that represents. The dollar bills represent the means to have all that. And that's just about it. It's just a means to get what I want. Right. Jump in the RV and have a good time roaming the country. I could see me doing that and loving it. I'm really getting close to retirement age. Anyway, whether they do more than just mandating things. So a RV is definitely in my future. And this tiny house. I really want a tiny house. Now my RV may be a little newer than this one, but it was the image I found, and it looks pretty big. Take a few of the grandkids with me. Let them travel around. Some of the quotes and affirmations on them were really intentional. As I was working on this vision board, it came to my enlightenment that shouldn't be looking to ourselves for our future needs to be met, but we should depend on the Father. That, while we may lose our job, we may, the system may crash and burn, God is the creator of all things and the provider. And so these things that I'm trying to envision for my future, He's the provider. So the quotes sound like, I keep my eyes on God. I depend on the Most High only. These are affirmations that are beautiful to have hanging around the house. I live in peace. The Holy Spirit leads me. I do not move by fear. I'm not moved by fear. So I love these affirmations. This board actually, I felt like I was able to do a little spiritual praise as I was creating this. So I'm actually really happy with my vision board. And I'm going to be doing one in the book that we started making last week, as I'm probably going to have intentions and goals weekly. And so I'm making a book, a journal, that I'll be doing little short intentions and goals. So I hope this helps people that are going to join the challenge have an idea on things they could do on their vision board. And besides that, they're definitely helpful. It works with our subconscious. Here I am doing minology again. But I will talk about this week on minology. But the vision boards work with our subconscious, and our subconscious works with objects. And so to see these boards hanging up, and you walk by and you see these visions, they'll be attracted and pulling towards you. One thing we know about our minds, what we think about, what we can see, is what we create. It's thus the vision board. There we go. That's the first coat of that. Oh, I didn't say anything about my little Mustang down there. My favorite car is a Mustang. There we go. Miss D's 2122 vision board. I'm going to put the date, the year date on it at somewhere. It's still a work in progress. All right, dear hearts, I hope you warmed up and are ready to go on into the new week with a creative mind, open to this Father and what He would have us doing this week, but open in a positive way. I'm going to say thank you for coming by. Hope I see you on Wednesday over there at Minology. I will remember to try to post the address to the Facebook and add the information for the giveaway. Nice, yeah. Yeah, a vision board is a beautiful thing. Try it. You'll like it. Yeah, mine will probably have more added on to it as it goes. Hey, how are you, Jasmine? Diva Lynn? Did I miss you, or are you just getting here? I was just about to wrap things up. Did you see the vision board? Because I was wanting everybody to get a sneak peek at Miss D's vision board as they can get an idea while they're creating theirs. And link the channel, yes. Actually, with the Mod Podge on it, that looks really good, doesn't it? That shined it up nice. Alrighty. So I'm going to be, thank you, Jasmine, getting ready to sign off. And say thank you all for coming in. Hope you're warmed up, ready to get your creative juices going. I know I am. I'm ready to paint. I feel like I want to paint. So I'm going to pull out my paint and my paint brushes and do me some painting. So until next week or till Wednesday, I will see you real soon. Be at peace, dear hearts. Bye.